always thought reverse engineering was something only cybersecurity experts with years of experience can do. You see people opening binary, reading assembly, and finding hidden logic that looked like magic. Can a software developer without any previous reverse engineering experience at all actually understand how an app works internally? This is what we're gonna find out in this video. Firstly, for this video, I've built a Flutter app with only just one input and one button. The goal of the application is simple. I enter the input, it multiplies it with a number hard-coded in the code and send it to an API. So our role here as reverse engineers is to find out what actually happens inside the code with this number. And I will act like I don't know anything in the code at all because I actually forgot the number. And let's find out what's actually happened inside the code. The first interesting information I knew in this project that actually APKs are just zip files. So you just rename your file to .zip and extract it and you get the information needed from the file. What we're actually searching for here is the libapp.so file, which is where the Flutter core app lives. After getting the file, the first tool I saw every reverse engineer use was Ghitra. So I opened it. What is this? A very ugly UI and very complicated, a lot of ununderstandable buttons and a really big mess. So in Ghitra, you just create a new project, you import the file that you want and you let it analyze it. And for my good luck, Ghitra did not even recognize the Flutter file. After watching many Ghitra tutorials on YouTube, it all gone to waste. I went back to research and found actually multiple other sources when you can get Flutter code. What I actually set my eye on was a tool called Blutter. Blutter is designed specifically to analyze Flutter applications, a class, imports, functions, strings, method names, you name it. After wasting some time actually setting up Blutter to work, because you need a very specific command line prompt to run it, after some times that I'm embarrassed to tell you about, Blutter actually worked and it gave me the output file. My first impression looking at the output file was, what is this? All in assembly. You enter, there is a folder that just have the Flutter basic folders, which you need to run the library, and in the ARM folder, there is what we need. We found the main.dart folder, but this is not the main.dart I know. I saw that it was calling a specific weird function called multiply and send, and if you look carefully to it, you can see here that is initializing the variable and using fmul, which is float multiply in the assembly. And here it is, our magic number. Of course, this application was stupid simple and you won't find any real-world application that is this simple to reverse engineer. But at the same time, it was a good start and a good way to actually learn what it needs to reverse engineer mobile apps. Bigger companies actually add also obscuration for your code so you won't even find the function. My biggest takeaway from this whole project is never trust your code on a client machine. You should always verify everything with the server. So in conclusion, before this video, I thought reverse engineering was a completely different universe. And honestly, seeing a piece of code appear from a compiled application for the first time was crazy. If you enjoy these types of experiments and you want me to experiment more with reverse engineering, then tell me in the comment below what was your first experience with reverse engineering. Bye.